Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Cageymoon here, and welcome back to Cageymoon versus all the mods. As you can see, we are cranking along. No, my items haven't disappeared. You're not... See? Pay attention. Items are not gone. They're still here. They're still here. I'm just trying to do some lag busting. My frame rates are kind of low on this pack, that recently lower than normal, so either something in the updates or something. Put this button in here to kick them all on and off, and it doesn't really change it. Well, actually, yes, it does now. Before I wasn't seeing a big change, but it's giving me a little bit of change, but I still think something else is going on. Normally I have my frames set about 60 FPS, because I have so much other stuff going in the background. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We have got a lot of progress to get going today. Let me show you where we are. This is our farm we did last time. Got all the glass finished, put in place. We need to. I'm trying to figure out a fancy design for the edge. We may or may not get that done today. Our power. Look at this. 2 cents gas drums full. We made 2 of these reinforced energy cells, 20 million RF in each, capable of pumping out 9,000 RF a side. Stopped for some reason. Don't know why we're stopped. I'm getting kind of swapping different items in or out, and that's probably... Oh, I'm sorry, that's something to go into my seed plants. Not sure what's going on here. We'll look at it. But oh, that's why it's all jammed up there. We'll worry about that in a little bit. Come back and fix that. We put the this fertilized dirt underneath all of our farms here and at our starter farm over there that we have, and it's sped things up. Plus, you add in that glass, and this fertilized dirt is just a block of dirt and a piece of bone meal. Really, really cheap, and it speeds things up. So that definitely is a good thing. So we've got a lot of progress to make today, so let's get right to it. One of the things we want to do, you saw on this episode, we're going to go and find a new base location. I got some things set to craft as a plan of that. We're going to work on basically getting moved that direction once we find a base, and kind of building upon it. One of the things we got to do is figure out a way to get power from here to there, or at least fluid from here to there, and I'm trying to think a couple of different ways of doing that. So we'll come back here in a little bit once I've got that figured out. We're out exploring, looking for really looking for a new place for a new base. I found this. I found another dungeon that I haven't checked out yet, but this is different than what we've found. I'm assuming it's like one of those. Yeah, this is gonna be... Oh. Looks like a good way to die. Yeah, nothing can go wrong with this at all. Alright, we're gonna go back up. I already see a bunch of, I think, cave spiders. So I think I saw a bunch of creepers. So I have, there's a bunch of specialty spawners, which what I think I'm going to do is grab a bunch of things to pick up those spawners, and that'd be a great mob farm to get going, is some of these specialty spawners. So we'll do this, and I also found one other thing, is this roots thing here. Our magnet's picking up something. Let's go see what this is. Oh, yep, we see a skeleton down there waiting for us. We'll deal with him. Let's let him shoot. Maybe, maybe not. Yep. There we go. See if there's any good loot in these. Not spectacular. Oh, that's not bad. But I'm running out of storage space, so I need to think this through a little bit. But alright, we'll continue the search. And here we go. I think we have found the location of our new base. We have traveled a lot. I've got a couple other spots that I may end up going to and maybe setting up a secondary, farm or something as another base or something. I don't know. But, I've always wanted to kind of put something in a valley. And look, there's the crag back there. I've never used that biome. They've definitely changed the look of it. It used to be a lot more green. But I think what we can do, let me turn around here. Oh, by the way, before we do this, I'm just to show you what I've done. I made one of these air charms. Now, it kind of gives you flight, but you can only move a block at a time. So it's a really kind of jinky kind of flight. But where we're at, it won't. If it rains, it won't turn into snow blocks. That's the bad thing. Usually about a cliff face, like here, it's going to be snow. So we might be able to do something special here. We can probably put that to use with all these guys coming down. We got one of those astral sorcery things there. I like it. I like it. I was going to go do kind of the same thing in a valley over here, but I don't know. I think I like that, and the view is better here. So what I've already started doing is building a little platform out across there. And what we're going to do is basically level this. It's a big project, I know. But we're going to level a good chunk of this valley out into a plateau right here. You can see where I already started getting the start of it. That's all the materials I had with me. By the way, our vein miner's working again. We updated again, and it's working. I don't know how. Don't argue with it. Just accept it. So that'll help us a lot in getting supplies and things going. There's all kinds of neat little, we can tuck something in there. It's going to have some neat lighting effects when we can get it going. There was see a cave back there. Nice overhang there. So I think that's going to be a nice spot. And, this flight is starting to give me a little bit of a headache, the way it's just kind of like this. But anyway, so I think with that being said, this, we've got a lot done. We've got some little projects done, and we've explored. And I think this is home. We'll build this little platform out, and then basically what we'll do is kind of right over in there somewhere is we'll build our house, and we'll use that hollowed out area to put some lower levels, and you can have like kind of a walkout down below into that. So that'll give us our levels, and that'll give us some several different things. And a couple of things I want to show you that I've been using that I haven't put on camera yet. First is this iron backpacks. It was added a couple updates ago. It's a really good mod. Basically make each lower tier mod or backpack, and then just craft them with these materials to make it the golden, which is the biggest. And there's all kinds of things you can add on to these backpacks. Now, I don't know that the add-ons are done yet, so that's the first thing I want to show you. We made some of these double batteries, and again, you're familiar with that recipe. And a couple of those for keeping honest. Other thing I made are these warp stones. Now, you may notice going through the villages, you find these waystones. And as you click on them, it activates you to them, and only activates it for you, not for everybody else. Each person has to click on it to activate it for themselves. And then once you've activated a waystone, any other one you click on, a list will come up of all the waystones you've clicked on. Now you can make this warp stone to hold in your hand, and then when you click on it, oops, I should have shift clicked. Now I'm not sure why it's. I have a feeling it must have cleared. So that's fun. Alright, well, apparently it was working where I could click on it and it would see any other place I've been. Let's go to Cageymoon. Now you remember the spot that I found? You can see on the map, I've been building this out around us. We got one of these astral temples nearby, so that'll help us doing astral sorcery. Got several other things around us. We got the, again, I like in that crag. We're in several biomes here. So there's what we've got beginning going. So this is just for supplies and such. I want to be careful I don't have that little stone. It wore out where I was getting that step at a time flight. It's kind of a pain, almost not worth it. This is our simple, this will be our base. I can't decide on a roof design. I think I'm just going to have it be one story and then maybe some basement levels down below. And we're probably going to continue out the yard out that way, leveling this all out. But in order to get everything going over here, I'm clearing out, can't show you really well. It's interesting that that did not grow. Anyway, oh hi buddy. Anyway, my little hill there, we've hauled it out. I'm going to put a path going out and over into that crag, and I haven't decided if we're just going to go out the back door. I'm thinking I'm going to take a tunnel down that way as well, but for the time being, this is, I think I want to make this our manufacturing and processing center right over in here, and I'll need to clear some more of it out. And the way I worked on this one, makes quick work of it. There we go. Oops. I need to grab my torches. So that gives you an idea of kind of how we're doing this. I'm not sure how much more I can go. Yep, there's the dirt. So I think we're going to leave this little, I want to come out and we're just kind of going to section it off a little bit. 1, 2. There we go. Oh, so every once in a while it does something weird like that. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, so we're going to actually put our ore processing over here. Now, what I can't decide, I think we're going to have it in this little room here. We'll decorate it out. So I'll try to set everything away from the wall a little bit, and then we'll hide the pipes in the wall. And this will be our processing, but we need power over here. And so I've got a solution for that in just a little bit. So let's go back home. Now let's see if this thing will work. Ah, okay, I wasn't holding it long enough. You have to right click and hold it long enough. I think it's got like an 8-second cooldown. There we go. You may see the durability. Okay, 470 seconds. Okay, because it's got a few minutes. But still, you know, for what it is, does the job. So, to move power, what we're going to do, because definitely we're going to need the power, most of the power on the other end of things. So let's, oh, wrong way. There we go. Alright, so let's get rid of all the stuff we just got. So, what we've done is, I'll show you a couple things. One of these bags, you may notice something missing here. So we took out the lava gen. These elite energy cubes. Okay, you need the reinforced alloy and then the basic energy cube and 2 of these. And basically you keep just taking the next alloy up to keep going, working your way up. So we needed those, and I've crafted 4 of them. Okay. Now to move the power, we needed several things. We needed this osmium compressor to make this refined osmium, which is made with osmium, and this refined osmium dust, which is made, and again, remember, rather than doing the dust, put it in your enrichment chamber to get this compressed, and each compressed wafer will do 8. So you just crush your obsidian dust, and that gives you the refined obsidian dust. Now, then we needed to make these, okay, which are atomic alloys, which are reinforced alloys with a compressed obsidian. So you take that refined dust and enrich it again. So you kind of get the idea of the pattern there. See? The core. So it took a good bit to craft, but this is basically, if I'm understanding it right, is like your old-fashioned tesseract. So, which is exciting. So we're going to put this down here, and I'm going to go ahead, so that I'll output, and let's put some energy conduit. I thought I had some. It says 4,000 RF a tick. It's not super impressive, but it'll get the job done. Alright, so let's make a network private. We'll do Cageymoon. Done. All inputs. So it can do fluids and gases, energy. On this side, I don't want it to eject. Heat. So we'll go back. Apparently, it's not gonna be done yet, so we'll go a long way. Maybe. We'll run over here real quick. I don't know if there's any way to get that cool down faster. You notice it is using experience to go back and forth, which is kind of a bummer. So I'm thinking about setting something that spawn to automatically give you experience. So we'll probably make another one of these, not for a little bit because they're so expensive, but so we're going to want to run our machines down through the middle. So we're going to probably, let's see, this room is, oh, see now what it did? That's weird. So this room is what, 1, Well, this 3. Okay, so unfortunately that's going to be off by 1. Oh wait, no it's not. No it's not. Because that wall is going to be here. And we'll put the cables into that wall, so that'll give us 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. All right. So we'll load some conduit down here. Now I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. I think we'll do it this. I think we'll do it differently. Let's go ahead and do it this way. We'll put that one there. There we go. Set. So let's see if these start filling up. Set this to, ooh, oh, it can take and make its own anchor. That will be handy. So let's go ahead and auto eject and output the bottom through the bottom. So we'll have to adjust all these. On, output the bottom, output the bottom, right, left, and bottom. And there we go. So it's apparently interesting. So let's see if this is chunk loaded. It's not. There we go. We'll chunk load it. That way this will start filling up. And we'll go home. Maybe we'll save that. Uh-oh. So I found apparently a dark spot over there. All kinds of baddies out here. There we go. Now we'll come back here because I'm not sure I got this all chunk loaded. We'll have to see. Ah. Now that should be outputting. That should be outputting. Yeah, it's all chunk loaded. So that should be throwing some power there. And this should be there we go. See? Generating power, but it's keeping up. That's awesome. So, and I'd like to put some more turbines on that even than that. I'd like to have a capability of doing 10,000 RF a tick. So that's a big plus for us, having that done. Now what we're going to start doing is a twofold plan. We're going to start moving some of this stuff over. What I can't decide is if I want to move everything over there or move all this over, or leave some of this here, because again, we still have most of our supplies here and we don't have access to them over there. But I'm thinking I want to get oh, look at all those Endermen. Now, so I'm thinking I want to get this 5 times or 3 and 5 times ore production, or tripling and quadrupling, quintupling set up. So we're going to need several different machines for that. So I'm going to craft all those and explain them in a little bit, and we'll kind of see. I'm not sure we're going to get it done this episode, but well, I tell you what, I think we may just end things here. Oh, by the way, look at this. Look at this. You see this behind me? I meant to show you this. You realize how much that is? It's all thanks. We got everything up to like a level 4 crafting seeds. So we are just bringing in the essence like crazy now. And then just walk over here and go like that. It goes to town. We throw our extra in here. Does all the work. Pretty cool, huh? So thanks for watching. I hope you come back again. Next time we should, I think we'll have our machines to at least get everything placed and start rolling over there, and then hopefully we'll get some kind of a quarry of some sort going. And once we got that running, my plan is once we've got that and we're secure in at least a mediocre amount of resources coming in on a regular basis, then we're just going to start going gangbuster on some of these mods. There's some of these I am so excited for. So we'll see you next time.